Welcome back. We are on turn 6. Um, this, as of right now, so we do have a German unit here. Um, we scared off the tank destroyer. We are on turn 6, which means we're going to start to see A's again and then B's. So we got 3 more turns of their units, and then we got to figure out what we're going to do. I haven't even had to pull my Panthers or my Shermans up. I've started to move this one up. My goal on this one is to get it up into this space, into this card, and then tucked behind the building. Um, so, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do something kind of odd. I'm marking my Shermans with cover there, only because that way I don't have to touch the building. It feels easier to remember. Um, doesn't really give it a +1, but does mean it's undercover. So let's kick off with, do we have an HQ event? We do not. They've had one a couple times. They do not this time. So, place in PC markers. It is A, so C on row 1. So that's a C, C, C. And then we are A's everywhere else. All right. Whoops. A. These are kind of useless because I can't get there. I have to, in fact, they don't make sense because I can't get there. I am allowed to move outside of the MLR with an assault team, so if necessary, if it makes sense. All right. And now we are going to look at their units. Now, this is a fire team. It will do nothing. I have a pinned unit. He does nothing because he was originally on the map. And we have this Panzer Shrek, which I did verify, by the way, on Board Game Geek. Worded my original question wrong, but ultimately I found out this Panzer Shrek does take a shot, and it does not use basically its Panzer Shrek shots. It doesn't use those shots for that ammo, for those grenades. It's using just a normal hand grenade. So the key is that they have a volume of fire listed. And if they have a volume of fire infantry units, then they have the ability to throw hand grenades at point blank. So we basically have 2 cards. And I'm going to draw for which one we're going to do first. So the second card. So it's the Panzer Shrek. So that is, if it is a Panzer Shrek or Panzer Faust, nope, it's same card and undercover, then it's a 1 through a 3. So that is a 2. I think that's the same one. Attempt a grenade attack on a random occupied building. Well, we have 2. So we have 1. Left one, most is 1. So it is. So it's going to be on the HMG again. So he's going to attempt a hand grenade. Does not hit. So we have another grenade miss. He's pinned, so he can't grenade back. So, now we're going to have this pinned unit that is just pinned undercover. So 1 through 4. A 2. I believe that's nothing. Yep. No action on pinned undercover. So he does nothing. So that's it for the Germans. I just don't, there's not a lot of unit density. It's really interesting. So now my units. My CO. There we go. CO has 6. Gets 3 more, so he's up to 9. He can spend 4. I'm going to do the 3rd platoon, who is here. He did a little ammo shuttle and got some ammo dropped off over here. That 2 LMG, let's see, 2 LMG has got 5 ammo. So we could pick up 1 right now. I think I'm just going to have one of these other units pick up that ammo. All right. So we're going to get third platoon is 1. I am going to activate the Sherman. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I really want to do. Yep. So I'm going to activate the EXO again. Am I? The EXO is going to get 1. I mean, we might as well. I'm going to be moving the EXO out of there so he can get out of that cellar and back over here to this deep bunker. And I'm able to do that, by the way, because the phone line connects to this, basically this card. So gives me the connectivity. The beauty of the phone lines on a defensive missions is we're not dealing with cover. I do need to remember when incoming hits to check to see if those cards are damaged. And as a matter of fact, let me just make sure. There might be, maybe I need to check for damage on another situation. Where's the communication? I think it's 4. Maybe? Yeah. Combat damage. There it is. Ugh. If a card containing a phone, incoming airstrike or volume of fire. Okay. Yep. So it's just, if it's basically just, I need to check. And then also if the phone is on a card with a good order enemy unit, but no good order friendly unit. And so that's interesting. Probably should have checked for that one. Now I have this mortar. So I probably made some mistakes there, if I had to guess. Sometimes get fast and miss those little nuanced rules related to things like phone lines. All right. So the CO has activated those 2, and then he's going to save his 6. So we'll start with the 3rd platoon. He is green, so he basically gets 3 added, so he's up to 4. He can save 2. He is going to move here. That's his 1. That's all he's going to do, and he's going to save 2. Now the EXO gets, oh my god, well, the EXO gets more than he can possibly use. I mean, it was a waste. Kind of annoying that well, it doesn't matter. I'm cycling through these because I'm not really going to use them. I'm not firing here. I tell you what I am going to do, though. If I get a general initiative, I will be taking a shot there. So he's wasting a whole bunch because he's got nothing to do. First platoon, wasted. Second platoon, wasted. HMG, wasted. Ugh, those are the big ones. First sergeant gets 1, wasted. Now, general initiative. Oh, wow. I get 4. I'm going to attempt to unpin. I didn't do that last time. That was just silly. So that is a veteran unit. So 1, 2, 3. So he failed to unpin. Nuts. So he will attempt to drop here. Gets 5 draws because he's got 3 plus the target marker plus he's a veteran. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, he got the short again. What are the odds of that? I need to remember to check the phone line. I'm going to actually put that kind of on there just so I remember. Oh my god. 2 shorts. Unbelievable. Now, I'll tell you another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to start sneaking this guy up here. he is going to move here into this cellar, and he's exposed. And the reason is I'm probably going to swap these two out because I'm getting close to running out of that mortar ammo. I don't think I'm going to I don't think I'm going to move somebody off of that card yet. So, all right. So that's my general initiative. There are no, and there's no capture, there's no retreat. And so we are just going to AT. Now they have none. I have one. So I am moving my Sherman up here, and he has to stop. So he's not under cover yet. All right. And that's it. I didn't activate this one. Keeping him in reserve. And they have none. Yep, that is correct. Now, actually, no, he's pinned. Oh, I did the wrong action for that guy anyway. Ugh. That's annoying. There's not a grenade miss because he... I don't know. I know I can't go back. Yeah, I'm not going to do the grenade miss. He would have done this 1 through 5. I don't know what it would have been. So, oh well, it is what it is. I didn't remember that he was pinned. Tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to draw to see if he rallies. And he did. So he unpinned. Now, he can take a shot at this guy when he moved. A Panzerschreck is a -2 from that far away. So that's -2. And the defensive value of the Sherman is a 0. So that is a -2 for the defensive, or for the weapon, a +0, a +2 for the card, a +1. So it's a +1. He's going to get off a good shot. So +1 and a 7. So that is nothing. So he took a shot. And this is no longer pinned. It's small arms, but with that pending fire, it just doesn't matter. I think that's it for the AT. So we took a shot at this guy. Oh, you know what I was supposed to do? Did he even hit with a grenade? He did hit with a grenade. That's the first question. So now it's a 5. So that was a +1, right? -2, +2, +3. So that's a 6. So that is something. No, 6 or more missed. Okay. That was close. That was close. All right. So you see what I had to do there? I forgot that I was supposed to take the... This has to see if it hits first, and then if it hits, because it's the grenade, and then if it hits, we check the tank. So I did those out of order. That was the grenade hit instead of the tank check. All right. I still can't believe that's short. So, fire mission update. That's done. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm checking the phone line now. So, 1 in 2 chance. So we're drawn on a 1 out of 2. It was. Phone line's broken. Very interesting. All right. That's why you do that. All right. I don't think it matters because these guys don't have radios. So it's not like I can talk to them. That's the only incoming. So now we're going to do PCs. So starting with the A's. We've got 4 of them, I think, or 9 of them. Well, hold on. We don't have one here. It's not relevant. That's not relevant. That's not relevant. That's not relevant. This one is. So those 4 are. So we've got 5 actually. All right. So number 3, this card right here. So this is, we are still heavily engaged. So we're drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. So we did get contact here. Or no, here. So that contact, so 1 through 10, a 7. Package 5. Package 5 is a sweep, an assault team with a Panzerfaust. Starting in the German HQ. So it's an assault team with a Panzerfaust. Was it 2 shots? Well, it's 1 Panzerfaust, so they come with 2 shots. So he's there. He is not spotted. Well, he's on a card that has spotted. So he is spotted. Enemy units placed on cards with spotted units are automatically spotted. He does not place a volume of fire. So, all right, so there's 1. That was here. Next one, 4. So this card right here. 1, 2, 3. Another one. That is a 2. That's going to be a tank. Yep, number 2. That is another Panther with 4 ammo. There's my tank ammo. We have another Panther coming out. All right, now they're starting to come in. Now there's 3. So number 2, so right here. So 1, 2, 3. Nope, nothing there. Now there's 2. So this card. 1, 2, 3. Got another contact. Number 2, it's another Panther. Ooh. All right. Now it's getting interesting. That's going to be interesting. So 4, yep. All right. And then that was this card. And then this one right here. 1, 2, another one. That is a 10. So that is package 6, which is an LMG with 6 ammo. So there's my 6 ammo, and there's my LMG. Wow. Sure wish I had dropped incoming. All right. This is going to get interesting now. This changes a lot. All right. Now we have the C's. There's 3 C's. Oh no, actually this is not. I have nobody on that card. So the 2 C's. So first card, and it's only drawing 1. And we do have contact. That is a 4. Wow. See, oh, no, I didn't even need to draw that. Oh, well, I'll tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be another contact. I'm going to have incoming and then incoming. Oy, oy, oy. have 3 here, and well, this is what I'm going to do because I'm just going to be consistent. I'm drawing for the phone line, which this is cut 2. So that means that he is no longer, well, he is in supply because they go that way. I can communicate that way. And then this one does not have supply. So that maybe or maybe not. I don't know if you consider that. I was just trying to be consistent with how I was doing these phone lines and drawing the cards. All right. Man. Pinned recovery, there's none. The pinned units all have volume of fire still. So here we go. We got 3 cards with a volume of fire. First one. This is 0. I think it's a +6 again. 0, +2, +3, +3 for this. So it's a 6. Well, let me see. This is a 5. 5, 5, 6, 6. So we'll draw the 2 5s first. So 5, he's pinned. 5, it says a miss. So that one is pinned. And then 6 and 6. Miss and pinned. Okay. Those are unlikely. All right. Incoming. Ignoring the dark. So we have +2, basically. It's incoming wipes out the building, then a +2. So this guy right here is a +2. Visibility doesn't matter. So +2 is pinned. This one is wipes out the upper story. He's pinned, so he's a +3. A miss. This one is a +7 -3, so he's a +4. Is a miss. All right. Oh, actually, this miss here unpins him. Now that I think about it, so that changes that. Oh, you know what? He's out of ammo. And so is this guy. These guys are both. Yep. Now that I think about it, he had 1 left, done firing. So I need to put an out of ammo marker on that guy. And then this unit is also going to be out of ammo. And that is here. Yep. All right. And this guy actually would have. No, he did not open volume. He did not open a PDF, but he would join a volume of fire, wouldn't he? He came on this card and they're firing, so I'm assuming he's participating. So he would have dropped 1 ammo for that. Now, down here. So we got 2. So it's -3. That wipes that out. So +2 +4. So +2 is pinned, +4 is pinned. So both of these guys are pinned. I don't think it matters, because I don't anticipate either of them doing anything this turn. All right, combat effects, and then we're just going to clean up. Yep, clean up. Turn 7. So let's move on. Do one more turn here. We'll start out with HQ event. Nope. Do they have an HQ event? Nope. PC markers on turn 7. B, it's C's and B's. C, C, C. And then we got B's everywhere else. And by the way, it's very important not to clone these, because, and the reason is there's a set number of markers. So if you're dealing with In fact, I don't believe the game allows you to clone. Pretty sure that was disabled in the scripting. But there's a certain number of markers, and so when you have to put them all together in one bag and pull it to ensure the right distribution, it's really important not to clone them. All right, so B and C's, and so now we're determining their cards. So these guys we know are activated. The 2 Panthers are activated. We have got a unit on this card pinned, and then we've got 2 pinned units and an LMG. So we basically have 2 cards. So let's draw. So the first card, so the top card. We'll tackle the 2 pinned units first. So we've got 2. We've got one that is pinned and undercover. So let's draw for the pinned and undercover first. That is a 1. It does nothing. The other one is pinned and not undercover. That's the Panzerfaust, or the assault team. So drawing on a 5, that's a 4. Pinned, not undercover. He's going to attempt to rally, and he failed. Then we're going to do the pinned on, no, I take that back. Now we have that unit. This unit, oh, we got one more pinned. So one more pinned, undercover, 1 through 5, that's a 1, it does nothing. Now we have the machine gun, which is, if in the HQ area, a 1 through 4, that's a 3. 3 is south, so it's going to move to here. Interesting. So he's going to move there. He's going to go under. So he's exposed. Now remember, this burning wreck causes a -2 to the visibility. So it's only a 1 on the visibility. And we are opening fire here and here. Oh, no. He is not, because the burning wreck smoke causes me not to be able to fire out of there. But he will fire as well. He has incoming, so cannot fire. So this is going to be heavy weapons from here. Now this unit will fire four steps, 2 steps. All right. Each of these have 4 steps. So in determining their fire, they go at the card with the most friendly steps, random if equal. So we're going to go 1, 2. So this card. So this is basically going to be flipped like that. And this has got a automatic on it. All right. So that's this card. Everything's done. Now, this is pinned on the same card undercover, which is a 5, pinned on the same card undercover. 5 is a fallback. So he is going to attempt to, so the fallback priorities, let's see. Fallback. Off the map edge. So it's not beyond the left and right boundaries, and it's not at its own side. So it's going to try to move out of line of sight, which it cannot do. So the card with the highest cover, I mean, it's going to move back to the HQ is what it's going to do. It's going to move back here. And we'll just put it under this building, and it's going to be exposed. Now, one thing that does is we no longer have a unit on the same card, so it's now, we're engaged. That will likely change on the anti-tank movement, but that, now it's our turn, because that's all of their cards. So our CO, who's sitting at 6. Oh my gosh, he gets so many. Again, I'm only putting him to 10 because he can only spend 4 in limited visibility, and he can only save 6. So 10's all that matters. This phone line's cut. What's interesting is, do I still have connectivity here because they're adjacent? I don't, because the radio provides connectivity, right? So they have to connect via unbroken string of phone lines or other phones. It acts as a phone line. So because it has, I mean, they're adjacent. So I'm assuming they are good. So the one thing I'm going to look at, let's see. So I can do 1, which he's undercover. He's a veteran. So first platoon gets a plus. He's going to end up with a +1. I don't think there's much reason. XO, I don't think there's a lot of reason for him to do anything. See, the mortar has as much as it can get right now. Wondering about getting the mortar up into this foxhole so he can be. The only thing he could do is there. I just don't think there's value to it. Well, he's going to do the tank. Activate that tank. I don't. Maybe I will. I'm gonna activate that one. We got 2 Panthers coming down the pike now. He doesn't need to get activated to do a reaction shot. So I don't need to activate him. I don't think I need to activate any other units, but that's okay. So they're now down to, the CO is going to save 6. So first platoon. He is undercover, +1, veteran, +2, pinned, -1, and he's under incoming. -3. So that was +1, -3. So that's a -2 to that. So he gets 1. He gets 1 whole command. And he is going to attempt to unpin himself. So 1, 2, 3. It's going to exhort 4. So he failed. That's all he's going to do. All right. Well, that didn't go as I had hoped. And now we're just going to cycle through. I don't really have much else I'm going to do. So the second, third, it's just going to save. The HMG. And then the first sergeant gets 1. The XO gets 1, but they're just saving 6. Really, I would love comments on whether whether you think I should be doing something different. But right now, I just don't feel like moving these units up. We're holding our own. I really want to keep them in reserve until I know where they should go, and I don't want to be triggering other cards. When we get to this position of 9 and 10, I can move them into, like, on turn 9, I can move them in, and turn 10 because there are no more PC markers. So unless we happen to get an HQ event. So now I'm going to draw for general initiative, and I got 3. Well, interestingly, my artillery FO is sitting here. I think I'm going to have the artillery FO attempt to drop here. So the artillery FO will use one of my missions, and this is going to end up being artillery. Oops. Artillery 211. Well, maybe. Let's see if we get it. I'm drawing 4. No, it's 4, so I'm drawing 5. The artillery gets 4. Let me just check and make sure that that's correct. Yep, artillery gets 4, and he's a veteran. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He really hit him. And this is -5. So we did use it. Already did that. We got our artillery. Incoming. Oops, wrong space. Up here. So that's a -5. And he's exposed. I'm hoping we get some other units moving onto that card. Would be, well, the only ones would be these Panthers. So that's interesting. As of right now, I can see here. So that's 1. I'm going to have this guy attempt to unpin himself again. So 1, 2, 3. He did. So he's unpinned. Oh, he wasn't pinned. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I'm not drawing for that there. This is all pinned fire on me, and mine is heavy. No, it's small arms fire because he's out of ammo. All right. Yep, he's out of ammo. All right. So we will continue here. Interesting. So I guess I will have this unit attempt to rally, which we know is going to be successful. And then we will have this unit attempt to rally, which is not successful. All right. AT. So we got 2 units for them. They're both the same, so I'm not even gonna randomly draw which one. But they are in the HQ area, so it's a 1 through a 3 for them. 3. Move south. Oh, well, thank you. So in theory, it deals with the volume of fire, but I don't even need to draw because it is, the Panther is a +3, and then it is +5, and then it's moving, which is +6, and then it's small arms, which is +9. So, but he will move to here. And this unit is going to take a shot right here. So that is an M1 57 millimeter. Let's see, M1 57 millimeter, close range is a -1. And then the Panther is a +3. So that is a, oh, the interesting thing, he's not being ambushed. So this is going to be a little harder. So it is a -1, +3, so that's +2, +5. You know what? It's a +6. I'm not taking the shot. Interesting. I'm not taking the shot because he cannot. He can't take him out. -1, +3 is +2, +4 because after the concealment, plus 5. So -1, plus 3 is plus 2. Sealman is plus 4. Plus 5. I would need a 0 to pin him. That worth trying? I think I've got, well, it would use an ammo, which he's got 5. Where are the other ways that they can move? West, southwest, and south. So they're not going to move southeast. They're not going to move into that. And actually, do they move in fire effectively? I got to imagine. If they can move in fire, they do move in fire. So I think he'll take a shot at this guy right now. And the Sherman, let's see, the Sherman is a +0. He's actually worse than the anti-tank gun at this range. So, and the bazooka is a -1 as well. So I don't think there's any value to taking that shot. That is a lucky, that's just going to be a lucky shot. Trying to figure out if I should maybe take that shot. Oh, he can't take that shot. Now that I think about it, he is in a bunker. I am wrong on this guy. He can only fire there. Ugh. That's a bad place to have put him. This is a lack of knowing the mission. I should have had it pointed there, most likely. All right. That was dumb. This guy's probably useless. Probably should have just had him in a foxhole up here. Although then he's susceptible to that incoming early. All right. He is gonna. Well, let's just see. The move and fire. He's got the Sherman that he can shoot at. That is a +4 because it's move and fire. Okay, yeah. So it is actually, the Panther is a -5. And then it is +2 concealment. So that's a -3. The move and fire makes it a +1. That's just a +1 there. He's a +1. Panther. +1. Gonna try it. A 5 +1 is a 6. So that is nothing. And that does not qualify for the quick shot. Right? Quick shot. Where does it tell us what quick shot is? Quick shot, -4, -2, 0. So basically some of the lower even ones. All right, so he used an ammo and he fired. The Sherman here is going to move behind a building. He's going to use the cover rules. To hide himself, so he can't be shot at again until somebody moves onto this card. And he's fired. So now this guy is a 1 through 3. A 2, I think he's moving to the same exact card. No, southwest. He is moving southwest. This one is moving here. Now this guy is coming to a card. If we look, I want to just make these rules, I just don't have them down. Resolve volume of fire, take an action. If in a move, resolve volume of fire again, then reaction fire. So he moved onto a card with incoming. So he is a Panther, which is a +3. +5, +6, -1. So it is a +5. So only a 0 has an effect. And that's a 9. So that had no effect. But now I'm going to have this unit, who has 2 left, take a shot. And that is a bazooka, which is a -1 at close range. And then the Panther is a +3, so that's +2, +4, +5 for moving, but -4. So that's a +1. So +1, and then 8 is nothing. Oh, that was the grenade. So it missed, effectively. Got to remember the grenade. So he missed. I feel like I need to have this guy take a shot too. Did I? One of these guys has no ammo left. I didn't take one of their ammo. Because I'm going to say they both did. I think they're both out of ammo. Because, because I've got the burning rack, which was clearly that guy. And he just took a shot. And then this guy had the other item, the tank destroyer. So he only had 1 left too. So that would be wrong. But I'm still taking a shot. So it is plus, oh, wait a minute. No, that was the Sherman. He does have 1 left. My bad. He's got 1 bazooka left. The Sherman took him out. Here. When he came onto this card. But this guy definitely took out the tank destroyer, and now he's going to take a shot here. So this is again -1, +2, +1, +3. So it's a +5 -1 is a +1 again, and a 9. Oh, +1. Does it hit? It's a grenade. And then a 9 anyway. So it does absolutely nothing. Now that guy is out of ammo. So he's definitely, he's shot all of his shots. This guy's covered, can only fire point blank. This guy's covered, undercover, can only fire point blank. So this unit can't fire at either of those because they're hidden. And this one is activated. But I am just going to do nothing. Thinking of moving here, but now that I got this unit here, I don't want to give him a shot. Actually, they've both moved and fired, haven't they? Still, I'm not going to move him. That would give him a free shot, and I don't want to move here because I don't want to be triggering this potential C. So I'm done with the AT phase. So now it's fire mission update. So this comes off, which means this goes back here. This is a crossfire. This flips, which means they're no longer firing at me. That would have been heavy because of that guy. He will be firing here with his heavy weapons. So 102 and 104 are both using ammo. I didn't do a tank ammo apparently for that one. So he's actually going to be down another one. Tank ammo. So this one right here is going to have 3. All right. So these guys are done. He's moved and fired too. All right. Oh, I just didn't carry it with me. That's what happened. Um, this one, I don't know if these guys are here just because of the shorts, to be honest with you. Um, all right, so that's incoming. So now we have PCs. So nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, but everything else is potential. Nope, we have nothing here either. That's just their units. So we got the same thing. Five. Oh, it's Bs. 5 Bs, 2 Cs. So first, and we are now heavily engaged because we have a unit on the same card. So we're heavily engaged. So the first B is the 5th one. So it's going to be up here, and Bs are drawing 2. So 1, 2. So that is nothing. Now we're drawing 4. 3rd one. So it's here. 1, 1, 2. Nope. So the 3rd one, nothing. Now we have 3. So the 2nd one, 1, 1, 2. Nothing. 2 of them. So the top card, 1, 2. So we do have a contact now. It is number 3, which is incoming. So incoming here, which kills this volume of fire, kills the crossfire. This guy is still going to be firing. You know, is he firing now that I think about it? I literally don't know the answer to that question. I'm going to have to ask. I'm assuming that they don't change their volume of fire because of the Panther. Would that be right? Maybe they would. I'm going to say they do change their volume of fire. I don't think this has any volume of fire anymore at all. So all those pins are going to get unpinned because this is now incoming and does not have a volume of fire either. And they're firing there. I think that's the more accurate route. All right. One more. So 2. 1, 2. So that has nothing. Now we have 2 Cs. So which one? The first one. Drawing 1. Nope. And then drawing the second one. Nope. All right. So now we've got all of our markers. So pinned recovery. This is no longer has any units on it. So these guys are no longer pinned. I don't know why I exposed markers there. And didn't come off in the cleanup. That's pretty weird. Oh, I know why. It's because this guy he came back. That's why. All right. So let's just march down the line with our fire. So this guy is basically even. So he is hit. He's a veteran. So he is a fire team and a casualty. So have a casualty. And I have to pull a lat. So that hurt. And I think he's just going to be a fire team. See, he's pinned. So that hurt. Their incoming did its job. And a reminder, oh, wait a minute. I need to go back and look. There's a +2 there, not even. +2 was still a hit. All right, so he's hit. Then we have here, which they've got a 3 from this tank. So that wipes this out, but then +2. So we've got a +2, and then we've got a +4. So the +2 is a hit. Veteran, so he is a fire team. Actually, there is a unit for this. 1-1. Yep. So he's a fire team, but he's also out of ammo. So, and he is now pinned. And then we have a +4. So he is pinned. All right. We have -5, +5, -2. So he's a -2. Pinned. Well, I would have liked to have seen something worse. And then the last one is down here, so -3. So he is pinned, so he is a +3. +3 is a miss. This guy is +4, which is pinned. Again. He's been pinned before. This phone line's already cut. We don't check for phone line here. We don't check for phone line there. And so nobody else is out of ammo. He didn't fire. None of these guys do ammo. Oh, yep, no, none of those guys. Oh, yep, that guy did. So 2-1 HMG fired some ammo. 2-1 HMG. Got a couple of casualty situations here. So that is it. That is all the fire. The tanks, I already took their ammo. These guys are out of ammo. So I think that's it. We're going to clean up. We will be moving to turn 8. Maybe wrap up in one more video. Hope you're having fun. Hope I'm not making too many mistakes. This scenario has been interesting. It's going to be a little interesting now because I've got to have these 3 cards. And now we got some units moving. They only have one more turn with PC markers. So that'll be interesting. We'll have a better idea soon of what we face. So I'm going to stop this recording and we'll pick up turn 8 on the next one.